And we're back here working on a weekend like usual. What is going on, good people? It is ISG, the intersection of sports and gaming, ISG College Football. We're powered by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. We're the only show, folks, combining traditional sports and gaming at the exact same time. We're talking the latest in the world of CFB, college football. Week number 10 is upon us. Getting close to that CFP reveal that's coming out next week. We'll talk the latest in college football. We also have a couple of gamers playing EA Sports College Football 26 for cash and prizes as we come to you here on the platforms of NESN, Unbeaten Sports Channel, Players TV, and In the Black Network. ISG, the intersection of sports and gaming. ISG College Football, powered by Uno Pizzeria and Grill in Clifton, New Jersey. We're coming inside here, folks. Larry Ridley of CBS Sports, ISG Football, ISG College Football, and of course, ISG Basketball later in the week. As I just said, guys, college football, it is getting really, really interesting now. The college football playoff, the first rankings coming out next week. It is week number 10. Got a lot of teams still vying for spots there in that 12-team college playoff. We'll talk the latest in the world of college football. We're the only show combining traditional sports and gaming at the exact same time. Before we get started, shout out to the people right here. I'm talking about my friends here, Don and the good crew, 902 Brewing Company, 101 Pacific Avenue here in Jersey City, a craft brewery here in JC, producing those ales and lagers. We're talking about 20 different varieties of ales and lagers there. I got the big bright tanks that you saw and those fermenters, handcrafted beers, and the best atmosphere that you'll find. Curated good times made right here in Jersey City. They got the spacious tap room. They host a variety of events. Got the rooftop upstairs. Beautiful shots of Lower Manhattan and the World Trade Center. Shout out to good people here. Wine and Design. Jersey City Connect. Elisa, the founder there, and also Brittany with Wine and Design. A little sip and a little, painting going on here as well. Shout out to those good people here with Wine and Design and Jersey City Connect as we come to you here from 902 Brewing Company in Jersey City. All right, let's go ahead and bring in the co-host for the day. There she is to the right of me. You see that pretty face. Former sportscaster, WSYR in Syracuse. Also currently working in NESN Nation. That would, of course, would be for the IFL Indoor Football League team there in Massachusetts, not Western Mass. It'd be the Massachusetts
I'm so
Pirates.
proud of you. I'm so proud of you. Good job.
Alex
finally,
Sims.
you got it right.
I did. I want to say Western Mass all the time. For some reason,
Yeah.
I never even went to Western Mass except going down the turnpike, but I don't know why I always say that.
I mean, it's pretty far out there, so I would understand why you say Western Mass, but yeah, I'm glad you got it right this time, Larry.
Yes, Lowell, Massachusetts is nowhere near Western Mass. So we have
No,
to
but it feels
get
like
that
it. When you're from Plymouth, it feels like Western Mass, okay?
we didn't let no Plymouth Rock landed
The
on
Plymouth
us.
Rock, where the Pilgrims landed, thank you very much.
And shout out to the young man there to the left of me. There he is, Jermaine Ferrell from WFXR TV. He's the sports director down there in Roanoke. Those Hokies, those castrated turkeys down there at Vodtech. How you doing, Jermaine Ferrell?
Wow, the castrated turkeys?
Castrated turkeys.
Wow, is that what? Yeah, I tell you, first of all, Larry, it's an honor to be on your show. And sorry I'm going with a gangster lean. I guess got to fit in the frame, so I hope I'm in your frame. I don't know what's going on, but there you go. Especially if you can do it off your phone, so we do that. And it's great to have Alex. I've known her for a minute. She's awesome. And then, of course, Kevin on the ones and twos. As they
on the ones and twos.
So some of those young know what that is. What's a 1 and 2?
Right.
That's the album. So
Yeah. Little DJ talk right there. DJ talk.
And Larry, you look like after this, you probably gonna turn around and head up to the bar in that back corner over there.
No, I'm not, but I'm going to another place to partake in some nighttime activities, but maybe a little bit later. He said the gangster lean. I was like, in that gangster lean, in that gangster lean.
That's anything about that. So
I know. You guys ready to get this thing started, man, as we come to you here, talking the latest in the world of college football. You ready to roll?
Let's do it.
Ready?
All right, let's take a look at it, guys. Let's take a look at the rundown here as we come to you here from 902 Brewing Company in Jersey City. Shout out to the good folks at Wine and Design and Jersey City Connect. Those guys with the sip and wine there and the sip and paint. Shout out to those good folks. LSU, the Bayou Bengals down there in Baton Rouge, firing their head coach Brian Kelly. We'll talk to you guys about the latest there. And the governor in the state of Louisiana, he is wilding, folks. We're going to talk to you about his comments. He's pretty funny and comical. But, man, it seems like he is spearheading all of this. We'll get into the latest with that. NCAA going to delay the change to the athletes being able to gamble and some sports gambling with professional sports. We'll talk about that. Big weekend of college football. 3 ranked, unranked matchups, 2 of them in the Southeastern Conference. Number 18, Oklahoma, going to Rocky Top against number 14, Tennessee. Jared Garantano, our guy JG, is heading down there. So we'll see about his Vols if they can get a win there. Vanderbilt on the road, on the 40 acres at number 20, Texas. That should be a good game. And how about this? A 58-year-old D3 lineman has an NIL deal. We'll share you his story. Pretty cool story about this young man at this D3 school in Pennsylvania. We'll talk about that. And how about Georgia Tech? Got flagged for disconcerting signals. Whatever the hell that is. I guess you can't simulate what the offense is doing, but he smacked this defensive lineman, a linebacker did, on the butt and got called for a flag. We got to show you the video on that. Also, we got some gamers playing for cash and prizes. Let's take a look at the rules here. As those gamers play for cash and prizes, Heisman is the mode, competitive game style. Hit the hair, current rosters, like to call those rates, all 136. Division 1A FBS teams are available. Formatted quarters, King of the Hill format. You win, you stay on the sticks. How about the prizes? All about this money. $50 guaranteed. The runner gets 40. The runner-up runs up out this piece with $10 cash there. You win 4 straight weeks, and it does get progressively harder, folks. You do get an NCAA licensed zip chair. Folks, go to zipchair.com. They literally make the best gaming chairs in the world. They make more than just gaming chairs as well. They got gaming desks, stools, sofas, you name it. Desk as well. Got all the NFL teams, NBA, Major League Baseball, NHL, MLS, also all the NCAA teams. And if you have any custom pieces, they can do that for you as well. Shout out to Tina Altadonna. She's the marketing lady down there. They're working with us for about 5 to 6 years now. Check them out online, zipchair.com, located on Strong Island. Also, you win your first zip chair. You do get an NFL, an official ISG t-shirt here, not NFL, ISG t-shirt. They go for $29.99. Got the hoodies coming online next week, and check them out online, theisgshow.com/shop. How about the matchup here? What about these 2 young men? Who's playing today? Where's Chandler? If you're looking for him, he's right here. OU playing with the Sooners on the road against our King of the Hill. OG2K playing with Tennessee on Rocky Top. 1 loss for OG2K in the calendar year of 2025. Can Chandler knock him out? Actually, the only loss that he's had was to this young man right here. Where is Chandler? Take a look at the profiles here. We'll start with the challenger. We just talked about it. Where's Chandler? You're looking for him. He's right here. Chandler Cooks from Dalworth there, the Metroplex, deep in the heart of Texas. 22 years of age, a college student, majoring in graphic arts. Going to be working for ISG Media here very soon, and multiple ISG college football playoff appearances for Chandler Cooks. How about our King of the Hill, OG2K, Nick Sirianni? No relation to the head coach of the Eagles, Nick Sirianni, from Western New York, Buffalo. 19 years of age. He's also in college, and he's a 2-time ISG champion. He's the current ISG college football champion, and also was the ISG Madden champion, ISG football. Just got knocked off last night. So I don't know if this is going to happen. I've never seen him lose 2 games back-to-back. He's the number 15 ranked player in the world when it comes to Madden. All right, let's take a look real quickly at the standings, and shout out to the good folks at Mollipop Grapes, mollipop.com, mollipopgrapes.com. Grapes as sweet as candy. Mollipop, taking a world by sweet storm with that pink bag promise. Folks, you see that pink bag in your local grocery store, you got to understand you're getting high quality produce. Got about 20 different varieties of grapes. They're also online, the pressed juices as well. Check them out online, mollipopgrapes.com. Grapes as sweet as candy. Sweet record right there for my guy, Larry Ridley. Alex Sims right behind me, just a half game back. And we'll see how Jermaine Ferrell, how he fares here with his picks on ISG college football. Let's go ahead and bring everybody in. Let's get these picks, and we'll start with the lady, the queen of the show, ISG college football. There she is, Alex Sims. Who you going with? You got Boomer Sooner, or you going good old Rocky Top? Woo!
All right, so I'm going to give Jermaine a little heads up that you don't necessarily go for the team you think is going to win this weekend. You go for the guy who's behind the controller, and that is going to be OG2K. Even though I do think Tennessee is going to win this one as well, I'm going with OG2K because he's never let me down. Sorry, Chandler.
All right, Jermaine, now that you've been told, because we're a couple of boomers, we do the picks, but these guys are actually gamers, so they're really good. They're competitive gamers, professionals, if you will. Who do you like here? And you can even tell us, like, who do you like on the field? Tennessee or OU, that game at Neyland Stadium, 102,000 there in Rocky Top.
Well, I won't give you a pick because I don't do picks, so I'm just letting you know that. So shame on me. But it's going to be interesting because obviously Josh Heupel, who was a former quarterback at Oklahoma, and it seems like whenever they play Oklahoma, he really gets up for that game because, you know, he was on the Oklahoma staff. So I think,
and they fired him.
What's that?
I said, and they fired him. You're right.
They let him go. So, I mean, when you're fired from a place, you're going to get into it. So I think, you know, it's the SEC, and it's going to be an exciting game. I mean, you're talking about Neyland Stadium. They come out there, the Big T. And it's kind of weird with Oklahoma. Oklahoma's lost some games you look at, they're kind of head scratchers. Like the Ole Miss loss, you're at home, you think they win that. You also think the Texas game, that was a head scratcher. So it's like games that they've lost that you kind of look back and say, hey, what happened here? But like I said, Tennessee being at home, I mean, you know that they're going to be fired up. But that's going to be another game, and that's really SEC guys. I mean, you're going to have a lot of matchups. You're going to have games where, okay, you're playing some big competition each and every week. But I'm for a real exciting game.
I want you to stop right there. We're going to save some of that for when we do the picks of the game, but we're just talking about these gamers here. So, just pick one. It doesn't matter. Just pick one. You got OG2K's had literally one loss all season.
I'll make a prediction for you.
Okay.
The team who has the most points will win.
There you go. I like that one. They've never lost in the history of professional sports or college sports or intramural sports.
Just have one more point than
the other guy. There you go. I'm going to take, I think we're going to do a clean sweep here. I'm going to take OG2K only because he's playing with Tennessee and they're at home. If Chandler would have taken Tennessee, I would have picked him. Whoever had Tennessee, who I was going to take. So give me OG2K. All right, guys, let's go ahead and lock it up. Let's go ahead and do this, guys. OG2K, our current king of the hill. Lock it up here. Playing with Chandler. Where is he at? There he is right here on ISG Media, ISG College Football here. Good luck, guys. May the best man win. We'll talk to the winner at the conclusion of the game. Let's go ahead and lock it up, guys. Do it right here on NESN Nation, on Being Sports Channel Players TV, and in the Black Network. All right, let's go. And that pregame show brought to our good friends at Gulf Zone Social, guys. 3 locations. One in Brooklyn. We're Brooklyn at West Nike, and also Scars Hill Sports and Indoor Golf Lounge with some 16 total bays. You got one huge VIP suite and 15 total bays. Got the simulators and those suites. It is where golf meets social, the best indoor golf experience that you'll find. Indoor golf games, meaning unparalleled social engagement. You can play some 240 courses. It is a true experience, and it's more than just a sports bar, folks, and a golf lounge. It is a bar, a sports bar, a lounge, and a restaurant. Check them out online, golfzonesocial.com. We'll be there tomorrow for ISG basketball there at Golf Zone Social. We're back here inside of 902 Brewing Company, craft brewery here in JC, producing those ales and lagers. Larry Ridley, CBS Sports, ISG College Football, as we come to you here on the platforms of NESN Nation, of Being Sports Channel Players TV, and in the Black Network. We're powered by Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. We're the only show, guys, combining traditional sports and gaming at the exact same time. Week number 10 in college football. We'll talk the latest in the world of college football. Also got a couple of gamers playing for cash and prizes as we talk the latest in CFB. I'm joined to the right of me. There is Jermaine Ferrell, sports director, WFXR TV in Roanoke, Virginia. Also top right hand corner of the screen, that's Alex Sims, former sportscaster, WSYR in Syracuse, currently working for NESN for the Indoor Football League team there with the Massachusetts Pirates. Middle of the screen there's OG2K. He's our current King of the Hill, our champion, playing with the University of Tennessee, and he is down here early to the challenger. Chandler playing with OU. They're playing in Rocky Top. This is the featured game, and it is the best game of the weekend in college football in real life, although I think game day is going to Cincinnati and Utah. All right, let's go ahead and get this thing started and talk the latest in the world of college football. Let's start at the very top. LSU, the Bayou Bengals, firing their head coach, Brian Kelly. Nearly 4 years there, finished 34-14 at LSU. So been there almost 4 years, had a tough loss. Bayou Bengals 5-3 on the season, lost to Texas A&M at home last weekend. Not a good look, losing by 24 points. Had Texas A&M, their fans taking over Tiger Stadium at Death Valley in the student section. A lot of people left, a lot of people not happy, including the governor of the state of Louisiana, Jeff Landry. We'll talk more about that. So the interim coach is going to be Frank Wilson. He's been the running back coach, a couple of stints there at LSU. Been there the last 4 years working on Brian Kelly's staff. Let's listen to Frank Wilson showing some heart and some appreciation. I think the people down in Baton Rouge like this guy. Here he is talking about taking over, being the head man of the Bayou Bengals down at Louisiana State University. Here's Frank Wilson.
I recognize this moment, this opportunity is so much bigger than me. I just happen to be the caretaker at this moment for this wonderful institution that we so love. It's our flagship state university. We have tremendous pride in it. I will do my very best and die trying to represent us as a university, as a state, as a community, to the best of my ability, with dignity, with honor, with pride, the way LSU has always been and will always be.
All right, so that was Frank Wilson, new interim head coach there at LSU, the running backs coach taking over for Brian Kelly, who was fired Sunday. I think what we need to do, guys, is start saying in the world of college football, it is Black Sunday. We got Black Monday in the NFL. It's been Black Sunday. What is that, 4 or 5 straight weeks? College coaches getting fired after they play on Saturday on a Sunday. Brian Kelly no longer there. Like I said, 34-14. The governor, he's weighing in on this as well. Jeff Landry basically said, look, I don't like that you guys are raising prices. He even came out today and said, yo, if y'all are asking me if the AD, Scott Woodward, is going to make the call here, he will not. So now he's probably on the hot seat. Got to wonder if he's going to go. He said, I'd rather Donald Trump make the next hire than the daggone athletic director. Says they still got the resources. Alex Sims, what is going on in Louisiana, a state that's next to last when it comes to education, next to last when it comes to health outcomes, next to last when it comes to just sheer money down there. And the governor's got time to talk about the head coach at LSU. But that's what they do down south.
That's
Alex Sims.
Look, I knew that Brian Kelly was going to have a short stint at LSU the minute I saw that video of him dancing with those recruits. Do you remember that? The very beginning when he's like doing that little...
Oh, I remember when he was at the basketball game and he said, our family, and he tried to use the country accent. Oh,
with the fake accent. I was like, what are you doing? Oh my goodness. So I knew he was going to have a very short stint at LSU. The crazy thing about this whole thing is that he's the third best winning percentage amongst all active coaches right now. He finishes with a 34-14 record, including a pair of 10-win seasons. Now, I think their main focus when hiring him to begin with, they had hopes of them going to multiple SEC and national championships.
That's what Scott Woodward said. The goal was to win multiple SEC championships and multiple national titles.
Right.
In 4 years, not even close.
Not even close. They never even made the college football playoff.
Yeah.
He won a division title in his first season, I think, in 2022.
Yes.
But never finished higher than 13th in the final college football playoff standings. You know, he's also the first LSU coach to not win a national title there. And obviously, you know, any college football
Saban,
team
Miles, and Orgeron all won titles, and they all won SEC titles as well.
Right. And as we've talked about in the show before, the South just has way bigger expectations, right? So he knew what he was getting himself into when he took this job, right? But I think, you know, they're used to, you know, making the playoffs every year. It's LSU, right? They're used to, you know, at least competing for a national title. I think 4 years is kind of the cutoff there. They need to, you know, cut ties now and start looking for a coach that they think can bring them back to a national championship. But yeah, I knew his days were over the minute I saw those videos.
Jermaine, we talked about, man, that he was at the basketball game once he got hired back in 2022. It was actually late in 2021. First season was 2022. And he's like, my family. Your thoughts here? You're in a neck of the woods where they're looking for a coach. You know, Brent Pryde was let go at Vodtech there. Your thoughts here on Brian Kelly being shown the door at LSU with a $53 million buyout. Now, this AD, Scott Woodward, gave the buyout to Jimbo Fisher, which was the largest in history, 77 million. Now you got another guy you just hired, and you got to pay him $53 million. Scott Woodward, you gone, bro.
Well, you know, the buyouts have just been outrageous. I mean, we're talking, you know, nearly $500 million in buyouts. And I think the thing is, when you hire a head football coach, you got to make sure that you stick the landing on it. Because if you don't, I mean, like, for instance, down in Florida, I think right now with Napier out, they're paying, I think, 3 coaches at one time. You know, these buyouts are just so high. And the thing is, the expectations, and Alex mentioned this, and you did too, Larry, the expectations at certain schools are high.
Yeah.
You know, we're talking about, okay, like, you know, if you look at the SEC, and I can name a bunch of schools that feel like they should win a natty every year. You're talking Oklahoma, Texas, Texas A&M, LSU,
Alabama,
Auburn, Florida, Tennessee, Arkansas, Georgia. All those schools, the expectation is to win a national championship, to win SEC titles. And it's so tough in the SEC because there's so many good teams. So, like, for instance, you know, and only 2 can go to the SEC championship game. Now, a lot of them can get into the playoffs.
They'll likely get 4 or 5 this year, yep.
Yeah, but only 2 can make it to the SEC championship game. And if you haven't been there in a while, and the thing is, like, you know, Alex said, and you said it too, you know, your three predecessors won a national title in 4 years. So even though, you know, most places take 34 and 14 will be happy with it. You know, so the thing is, when you're having that much success, and this is the biggest thing, guys, when you're having this much success, and I gotta make sure I'm staying in the frame, sorry. When you're having this much success, you know, you gotta win. And the thing is that, you know, whereas, you know, to use Virginia Tech for an example, I mean, they've struggled the last couple of years. You know, Virginia Tech fans would kill to be 34 and 14.
Exactly.
So it's one of those things, be careful what you wish for, because you might get it. And that's the reason why you just have to make sure, okay, the person you bring in, they better be better than what you're getting rid of. So that's just the landscape of college football. It's kind of like to use again Virginia Tech, for example. You know, Frank Beamer, he struggled his first 4 years.
Sure.
And if Coach Beamer even said this, if he was coaching now, like back then, he wouldn't have lasted at Tech.
No.
It's almost like instant. They want you to win now. They hire you. You really only, and the irony is, guys, it takes time. I mean, 4 years, you don't even have your own players in there yet. You don't have really recruits in there yet. So,
hey, bro, instant coffee, man. Instant coffee generation, man.
You're coaching players that aren't even the guys you brought in, unless you bring them in with you through a transfer portal.
Yeah.
It's hard, but I mean, then what's crazy is you can do a poor job and get a 50 or 60 million to leave. Pay you to go home.
Pay you not to show up for work. All right, the game is tied here in the second quarter. Tied at 14 between these two gamers. OG2K, our current king of the hill, and our champion, playing with Tennessee. Just tied it up at 14. The challenger, Chandler, playing with OU, has the ball, and they're tied at 14. Late stages of the second quarter. That first quarter brought to our good friends at El Aguila Dorado Restaurant, authentic Mexican restaurant, open 7 days a week. Located right there where I trap at Bayonne, New Jersey. Great food, atmosphere, great affordable drinks as well. And folks, the libations are definitely flowing. Happy hour Monday through Friday, 2 to 6 p.m. Mariachi shows every other Tuesday. You've seen up the great outfits and the costumes there. DJs on the weekends, late nights on the weekends too. They got the beautiful patio. The Golden Eagle. It is later right there in Bayonne, New Jersey. El Aguila Dorado Restaurant, online, aguiladoradorestaurant.com. We're back here inside of 902 Brewing Company, a craft brewery here in Jersey City, producing those ales and lagers, about 20 different varieties of ales and lagers. Larry Ridley of CBS Sports, ISG College Football here. We're powered by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, located on Route 3. We're coming here on the platforms of NESN on the Sports Channel, Players TV, and in the Black Network. Folks, we're the only show combining traditional sports and gaming at the exact same time. We talk the latest in the world of college football. Week 10 is here. Got a couple of gamers. A couple of gamers playing for cash and prizes. Late stages of the second quarter, tied at 14. A huge possession here for Chandler. Can he take the lead here right before the half? Got Jermaine Ferrell here, sports director, WFXR-TV in Roanoke, Virginia. Also to the right of him at the top, Alex Sims. You see that pretty face, former sportscaster, WSYR in Syracuse, New York. Also currently working for NESN Nation and NESN. Solid reporter for the Indoor Football League team in Massachusetts. All right, guys, back to the topics here. The NCAA will keep this one pretty quickly. They are delaying a change here to the athletes being allowed to gamble on pro sports there. It did get passed. It was approved and was supposed to start November 1st. Now they are going to pause that and delay that. And now they're saying it won't be ready and enforced until 3 more weeks, November 22nd. Now, Greg Sankey, SEC commissioner, he came out forcefully this week. He's like, I don't like this. This is probably not a good time. He talked about how, kids aren't equipped to deal with this. And also he said what might begin as casual betting can quickly spiral into something far more serious. He does have a point there. Also, you look at what happened with the NBA and that scandal a couple of weeks ago. This was just passed, literally, I believe, a day after when it came to the Division II and Division III schools pushing this forward after the NBA incident came. So there's a lot of stuff going on there. Alex, your thoughts here. Is it good for the NCAA to delay this? I'm going to say it is, because what's going to happen is you get 2/3 of those schools there to change their minds, and now it's shot. It's done. That's what this is all about.
Right. And I think, too, especially amid the new incident with the gambling in the NBA, I think they're all rethinking this. I think I kind of didn't like the idea to begin with. I don't think I think these kids need to just focus on school, athlete, like their, their sport that they're playing. I don't think they need to really deal with this whole gambling situation. That just adds another whole level of, I don't know. I think it's trouble. And I think by delaying this, it's going to enable some schools to go against it. I think you're right in that sense.
Yeah, Jermaine, it was Greg Sankey basically said, I need to talk to Charlie Baker. And you noticed the very next day, they said, hey, man, we're going to delay this. We're going to put a pause on this right here. I think we do need to think about this and think about the repercussions and the consequences of allowing these young people to gamble. Look, sports gambling and betting, it's huge. I know they can't bet on college sports. The pro sports are still out there, but you still want to sort of protect these guys from themselves, Jermaine.
Yeah, I think you got to be real careful because the thing is, and really, it seems like the college athletics has taken more of a pro model with things. I mean, obviously, the NIL and everything else, and gambling. I mean, so many things could impact a game, and there's a reason why you have point spreads, and there's a reason why you have that. And the thing is, you kind of have to be careful because these are young men. To me, they're kids because big, 51. Anyone 18 to 22 is just a kid to me. So you got to be careful, and you got to make sure you're dotting your I's and crossing your T's because that's a whole different league, no pun intended, when it comes to that. So you got to be careful.
Yeah, I agree with you guys. What do you think? So we see that it's delayed. Do you think they're going to just shelve this? I think they're probably going to do this. Like I said, Alex,
Yeah.
it could be Division 1, 2, or 3, any of those divisions there. You get 2/3 of a vote in those divisions. It's Katie bar the door.
Yeah, and I agree with you what you said originally. I think delaying this is gonna enable some schools to say, hey,
Now
look,
you can politic and start pressuring these guys and get a pressure campaign going on, basically.
Right. And again, I think athletes don't need another thing to distract them. I think they need to be there for their schoolwork and for their their sport. This is just gonna add a lot more stuff that we'll have to watch out for. So yeah.
Jermaine, your thoughts? You think it's dead on arrival?
The other thing is with the NCAA, I've learned one thing about the NCAA: expect the unexpected.
Yeah.
And common sense ain't so common with them either.
You never know what they're going to do. So, I mean, again, I just think you got to, because a lot of times they'll throw an idea out there, see how good it is, and then they'll think about it. And then they say, well, maybe we shouldn't jump, with both feet into the deep end. We have to make sure. So I think it's almost like they have to do due diligence to make sure, okay, how is this going to impact the student athlete? How is this going to impact all the NCAA member institutions? So I think it's something that they'll really look hard at to see if this is the direction they want to go.
No, I think you're 100% right on that. Once again, the NCAA delaying the change to allow athletes to gamble on pro sports. Supposed to be approved and start on November 1st. Now they pushed that back 3 weeks to tentatively now November 22nd. We'll see if that pressure campaign can ramp up and see how these schools inside of these divisions 1, 2, and 3, how they might vote. Once again, being spurred along and spurred by Greg Sankey, the commissioner of the Southeastern Conference. Speaking of the SEC, got 2 SEC schools going at it right here. A couple of gamers playing for cash and prizes. OU at Tennessee. It's the game of the week here in college football. Also here on ISG College Football. And it's tied at 14. No scoring so far in the third quarter. But Chandler has the ball. Little red zone here with a chance to score and get us out those checkers in Neyland Stadium. He's playing with OU. That second quarter brought to you by good friends at Mona Lisa Pizzeria, also located in Bayonne, New Jersey. Been around for nearly 25 years. The best pizzeria you'll find there in Bayonne, famous for their specialty pizzas, especially their buffalo chicken. Mona Lisa also is unapologetically, folks, Italian. Yes, they are. They beat on their chest about that rich, hearty flavors of Italian cuisine. Got a full menu. And folks, whether you're looking for Italian dinners or just a quick lunch, they've got it all. You see it there. Burgers, wraps, soups, salads, calzone, seafoods, desserts, and more as well. And also, you can see part of the Da Vinci room for the sort of boutique style catering and those luxury events. Got a luxury room on the other side, and also the garden there as well. Check them out online. Chris and everybody will take care of you. BayonneMonaLisa.com. Welcome back here to ISG College Football here. We're powered by Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. I'm Larry Ridley, CBS Sports, ISG College Football here. We're coming to you from 902 Brewing Company, a craft brewery here in Jersey City, producing those ales and lagers. Got about 20 different varieties of beers here. We're talking the latest in the world of college football here on the platforms of NESN on Beating Sports Channel, Players TV, and In the Black Network. Week number 10. We're talking college football. Also got a couple of gamers here playing college football. And Oklahoma has the lead. The challenger, brought on right-hand corner of your screen, challenger is Chandler playing with Oklahoma. He's got a lead, but here comes OG2K, our current king of the Healers, our champ, playing with Tennessee. They're in the I was about to say fourth quarter. That was 1 second left. The last play of the third quarter here. Low red zone, inside the 10. Can he tie it up? It is the fourth quarter now, and we are tied. Actually, no, we're not. 1 point away from an extra point. We'll see about that. Let's go ahead and get back to the topics here. I got Jermaine Ferrell here, sports director for WFXR TV in Roanoke, and also Alex Sims, former sportscaster, WSYR in Syracuse, and also NESN Nation and NESN New England Sports Network, working the sidelines for the indoor football league. Back to the NCAA topics, guys. College football, big matchup in the SEC. It's our featured matchup here on ISG College Football. Number 18, Oklahoma, going to good old Rocky Top to take on the number 14 Volunteers. Tennessee favored by 3.5 here, so they're a slight favorite here. Oklahoma, a slight dog here. You got two teams, 6-2 in the SEC. Great quarterbacks here. Joey Aguilar doing a great job for Tennessee, leads the SEC in passing yards. I think he's second in touchdowns, so he's really killing it there. I think second in also QB rating as well. Oklahoma, we saw John Mature back from the broken hand there. Played the last couple of games. Kind of a little up and down for those guys. Lost 2 of the last 3, including last week to Ole Miss. Going to start with you, Jermaine. Who you like here at Neyland? Good old Rocky Top. Dark mode jerseys. Black, all black, helmets, shirts, pants with the orange stripe. Spooky Rocky Top, baby. Give me the Vols, Jermaine. Who you got?
Well, they look like they're going with the Halloween look with the black and orange shirt.
It is.
I don't do picks, but I will tell you keys to both sides if that's all right.
Sure, let's do it.
I'm not a pick guy. Everybody says, "Oh, who do you think's gonna win?" I said the team that has the most points. But anyway, I digress. You look at a Tennessee, and again, by them being at home, you know, they really get fired up, and they're going to be excited. And again, like I mentioned before, Josh Heupel, who was on that staff, helped Oklahoma win a national title, back in 2000. In fact, it's crazy to think 25 years ago.
25 years.
He won a national championship with Oklahoma, which is so crazy. But I just think that, again, Oklahoma has lost some game. I mean, I'm still trying to spring. Am I out of the frame?
You good. There you go.
I'm just trying. Anyway, I appreciate it. You look at Oklahoma again, they lost some game. Like the Ole Miss game, they had that game, I thought, there. The Texas game is kind of weird because Texas was struggling and Oklahoma loses. With that Oklahoma-Texas series, there's some weird stuff what happens.
Weird games.
You think's going to win, doesn't. But when you look at Tennessee and their motivation, and it's crazy to think that a team in the SEC championship game could have more than 2 losses. It could be 3 losses. So the winner of this game continues their opportunity to play for the SEC title and the ATL, but the loser is going to be out. So with 3 losses. So key game, I think Oklahoma has found some stability with their defense, which the last couple of years you think defense would be a good calling card with Brent Venables, but they've really played a lot better, although recently they've given up a lot of points. So I think the key is going to come down to which team can make the key plays, And if you're Oklahoma, you don't want to let the moment be too big because 100,000 plus fans in Tennessee. I mean, and in my opinion, you have 2 of the great fight songs in college football: Boomer Sooner and Rocky Top. I mean,
there you go.
That's the thing I like. I mean, I love college fight songs. I just love them because they play those and they come out in the tee and then Oklahoma with the Sooner Schooner, which is funny. I remember seeing video when it turned over.
Yes, it has.
But I think it's just going to be a big game, and it's going to be who can handle the bright lights because, again, every week in the SEC, guys, big-time games, big-time matchup.
Gotcha.
So we'll see how that goes.
Alex, who you got? OU at Tennessee. Tennessee won last year in Norman. Beat them pretty good down there, but I think this is Tennessee's great offense. That's number 1 or number 2 in scoring in the entire country. Number 1 and definitely in the SEC against Oklahoma's really good defense. Pretty good defensive line, although they don't create a lot of turnovers, like only 4 all year, which is weird. Your thoughts here, Alex?
Yeah, I'm going to give the edge to Tennessee just for a few things. One, they're at home. The variables for Oklahoma, they obviously have to travel. Their execution lately. I don't think it's going to be an easy win for Tennessee. I think if Oklahoma plays disciplined, like Jermaine said, avoids turnovers, capitalizes on big play opportunities, they absolutely have a chance to pull the upset off or at least keep it very close. But I'm going to say Tennessee for sure has the win and is at home.
Yep, give me balls, and we'll talk about those on my Larry Locks at the end of the show. Real quickly, guys, this game is really good right here. Last 2 minutes here, 28-21. Our champion, King of the Hill, OG2K has a lead, but he's on defense. Got to get a stop. Chandler, see if he can score, maybe tie this thing up. He does get the first down there around his 38-yard line. Real quickly, let's get to this next game real quickly, Kevin. Number 9, Vanderbilt at number 20, Texas Longhorns here, favored by 2.5. The question is, will Arch Manning play? Now, you look at Vanderbilt, they're riding pretty high. They got Diego Pavia, the two-turnt as the Heisman campaign that they're doing down in my hometown of Nashville, Cashville, the Ville there. I think Arch is going to play. He did practice as of Wednesday. Got to clear the concussion protocol. Got usually 5 or 6 steps. On his way, I think he will play. I got Texas in this one. Who you got, Alex?
Yeah, I have Texas. I think this is going to be a tight game, though. Obviously, Texas has the home field advantage, and obviously the defensive merits there. Obviously, their defense has been lights out this season. Vanderbilt, though, has the momentum, and they have a really good balanced offense. And they also have the underdog mindset, which can really, really affect a team. Especially when they're, going on the road. It's a big game. So I think they're going to definitely use that to their advantage. I think Texas wins narrowly, like something like 27-21. But I think Vanderbilt covers and makes it a serious battle. So
Gotcha.
Texas probably by a field goal.
Yep. Shout out to number 0 for Vanderbilt, my little cousin, Junior Sherrill. Had a big game against Texas last year. I had 3 touchdowns a few weeks ago for Vandy. Give us a few quick keys here, Jermaine, in about 30 to 45 seconds here. Break this game down for us. Vandy, anchor down on the 40 anchors. UT, the other UT.
I tell you what, I think Vanderbilt, they have impressed everybody all year. The way they play, Pavia is just the man. But then again, Arch Manning, you're playing down in Texas, but I don't think going on the road will phase Vanderbilt. I think Vanderbilt is a team that not phased. We saw them against Virginia Tech here. You saw they quartered on in the second half. First time I heard of Pavia real quick when he was down in New Mexico State, and they came and played Liberty, and I saw this kid. I'm like, wow, that guy can play. But I don't think Vanderbilt will be phased by anything. They played in big crowds, big situations. So I think they'll do fine down there. And I think it'll be a close game down the line. I think, in my opinion, like Alex said, it's going to be tight.
All right, we'll see who wins that game there at a DKR, Darrell K. Royal Stadium there in Austin. Once again, Texas favored by a little less than a field goal. 2 and a hook there, 2.5. Guys, we'll keep an eye on this. About less than a minute to play here. Tennessee with the lead, 28-21. That's our current champion, OG2K, has the lead, but he's on defense. The challenger with the ball inside of the red zone or close to it. Yeah, he's inside the red zone here, seeing if he can tie up this ball game. The third quarter brought to you by our good friends at Chubby's Sports Bar and Grill, located in Bayonne, New Jersey. Bayonne's favorite sports bar. Great food, good vibes, and a fun atmosphere. We all need a place to relax after work, so why not do it with a drink in your hand, huh? Why not? It's Bayonne's favorite and top-rated burgers. Got the wings, dry rubbed and sauce. Got the grilled shrimp tacos, Mexican street corn, fried shrimp, salty pretzels, and seafood baskets. Open every single day of the week except Mondays. So that is Tuesday through Sunday, 2 p.m. to 2 a.m. Shout out to everybody there, man. Add in the good folks, man. It was a day party there. Also R&B nights on a day on a Sunday. Check them out online, chubbybayonne.com. Welcome back here inside of 902 Brewing Company, a craft brewery here in Jersey City, producing those ales and lagers. Larry Ridley of CBS Sports, ISG College Football, and we're powered by Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. We're the only show talking traditional sports and gaming at the exact same time, talking college football. Week number 10, it is here. Got a couple of gamers also playing for cash and prizes. A really good one, going down to the wire. Less than 20 seconds to go. OU. See, here's the deal. He's trying to eat clock, but you got to score. He's down 7. Can OG2K bow his neck and put up a little stand here and keep the win streak going? Got Jermaine Ferrell, the top left-hand corner of the screen, sports director, WFXR-TV in Roanoke, Virginia. Top right-hand corner of the screen, Alex Sims, you know the pretty face, former sportscaster, WSYR-TV in Syracuse, and also currently working at NESN doing the sidelines for the indoor football league teams, Massachusetts Pirates. All right, guys, back to the NCAA topics, the college football. Cool story here, guys. There's a D3 lineman with an NIL deal. He goes to Lycoming College. I believe that's in Pennsylvania. His name is Tom Sillo. Quit high school football. Did graduate, though, but like back in the yonder years, 1984, was in high school, tried to come out as a freshman, got into some drugs, but ended up graduating. Worked for the Parks and the Streets and Park Department in Williamsport. That's where he's from. Williamsport, PA, you guys know that, for the Little League World Series for 33 years. Now he's an incoming freshman. He's 58. He'll be 59 in January. I believe he's the third oldest college football player ever at 58. I guess the couple of oldest ones were 61. They were kickers, though. One guy kicked at 61, like, I don't know, 14 years ago, 15 years ago, somewhere around there, 2010, 2011. How about this? He's got the NIL deal as well with the Aspercreme. It's undisclosed amount, but he's got a 4-year supply of that. I know he can pretty much use that. You can just thoughts, everybody jump in here. I love this. He's holding his own. He's like 6 feet, 6'1", 227 pounds on the defensive line. Has played on the JV. I don't think he's played varsity quite yet, but he's out there and he's earned a spot, and he's one of the guys, and he's giving life lessons, and he's kicking these young guys' butts. How about a guy that's 40 years your senior, you going against them playing football?
I mean, honestly, bravo to him for leveraging a unique personal story into a brand deal. You know, it shows that the NIL authenticity and, you know, identity matters just as much as like an athletic performance, I would say. I think from a branding standpoint, this is smart. It's less about like a top performer in the sport and more about being like a standout, I would say. And I think, you know, it kind of asks the question though, like, does this set a precedent for older athletes to get NIL deals? You know, it's more unconventional. I don't know. It definitely opens up a lot of
game just
doors.
ended. I think he got a pick in the end zone, but the King of the Hill, the champ, hangs on, wins with Tennessee. Back to you, Alex.
Yeah, no, I think we might see more brands reaching out to outside of like the typical 18 to 22-year-old athlete demographic. I think this definitely opens the doors to older athletes and gives them an opportunity like this. I think this is a really cool thing, and you know, God bless them.
Pretty much.
Man.
Yeah. Jermaine, I played in college back in the mid-90s, Middle Tennessee State University. I'm 49. I know I'm not going to put your name and age out there unless you want to.
I'm 51. Yeah.
Okay. I've been 5-0. Hey, are you ready to get back out there?
Well, no. I will not do that. Hey, God bless him. Like, you know, Alex said, I mean, gosh. I mean, I wondered if Ben Gay asked for his services too. He probably was a bidding war between Aspercreme and Ben. But I don't know if you guys remember, I mean, when we ran in high school, we had that atomic bomb, that stuff. You know what it is, Larry.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
The bomb, and you smell, of course, you smell the stink to high heaven. I used that when I ran track in high school. But, I mean, it shows that age has no bounds. And if you still can get out there and do it, there's some people that are probably in their 60s and 70s they're in better shape than a person in their 20s or 30s.
Right.
So if you still can do it and you have eligibility left, why not? Have at it.
He does have eligibility. My thing is, it's the recovery, man. But he goes through a lot, man. Like, you know, with trying to recover, taking care of his body. His mother is kind of sick as well. She's 90 or 90 plus there, so he's got a lot on his plate, man. But hey, he said he had a conversation with a friend, and he's like, one of my biggest regrets is I didn't go to college and I didn't play college football. And the guy was like, do it, and he did. And he's out there, and look at, he's got that great smile. It's infectious. Go ahead.
I see a movie. I mean, you
yeah, Rudy.
You know, because this is going to be a movie. Because in fact, I think they've done a movie similar to this where there was a guy that came back. You know, you know what? I take it back. There was a movie. I don't know if you guys remember the movie. Was it Unnecessary Roughness with Scott?
I do. Yeah.
Back as like a 38-year-old quarterback. And that had Sinbad was in it.
Right, yeah.
Oh yeah, he had some lot of good people in there. I think Kathy Ireland, she played the field goal kicker. She was a soccer player.
Yeah.
Field goal. So yeah. I mean, you had some celebrities in it, but that was probably Alex was probably a baby when that movie came.
Brett smelled like Similac.
I was born.
Yeah.
Just a baby, if not born yet, when that movie came.
Shout out to Tom Sillo, man. Like I said, I worked for the city there for 33 years in Williamsport, PA. Now he's a defensive lineman for Division III Lycoming College there in Pennsylvania. Also got the NIL deal with Asper Cream there for Tom Sillo. So shout out to him. All right, guys.
Saying that, Larry.
I know, right? We got about 4 minutes left of the show. That fourth quarter brought to my good friends right here at 902 Brewing Company, 101 Pacific Avenue, located here in JC. Craft brewery here, producing ales and lagers. Got the big bright tanks, handcrafted beers, best atmosphere, curated good times made in Jersey City. Got the spacious tap room. They host a variety of events. Also got the beautiful rooftop upstairs, guys. So shout out to them, Don and everybody. Check them out online, 902brewing.com. We're back here inside of 902 Brewing Company, located in Jersey City. Guys, got a few minutes here left here on ISG College Football. We're powered by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. We're the only show combining traditional sports and gaming at the exact same time. The gaming is over. Our King of the Hill hangs on and wins it. Tennessee and Oklahoma was the feature matchup. OG2K, our current King of the Hill, our champ, gets it done, winning by 7 with an interception in the end zone on the last play of the game. Back to the NFL, not the NFL, the college football topics. Got about 3 minutes to go here. Look at this. What the hell is going on here? That is Georgia Tech. A linebacker. We've seen this before. Telling your defensive lineman to get over, you can't do that. That is called disconcerting signals. You can't simulate what the offense is doing. You can't clap. You can't make noises, anything to simulate what the offense is doing. That rule just really really got introduced this year, actually, for the disconcerting signals. When I heard it, I'm like, what the hell is that? I have to go look it up. And that's what that is. I've seen defenses get caught for clapping. You can't do that because we see these guys in shotgun do a lot of clapping. But I guess the sound of smacking his butt. But the memes, that's what's going crazy here, Alex Sims, right? Smacking the guy's buttocks.
Yeah. It's interesting. I don't know what else to say to that. I mean, I actually had to look this up too.
Get your butt over. Get over.
I mean, yeah. I'm like, am I watching a college football game?
We're seeing the same thing. Absolutely, we are. Jermaine.
Yeah, it's on repeat. I can't. It's like.
Yeah, I'll pull that up again. I haven't seen it. So.
Go ahead, Jermaine. Yeah, look at it. Look at it right now.
I can't see it now. If somebody can pull it up.
He's actually smacking. Okay, so picture a linebacker getting his defensive lineman his shift. He smacks him in the boat. We've seen that plenty of times.
Yeah.
I guess the smacking sound makes a smack like you're doing a clap, and it's a disconcerting signal. They got penalized on the play.
Wow. I mean, that's some tough stuff right there because, like I said, you're trying to get your guy in the right spot, and I mean that's crazy. So I mean, but again, a penalty's a penalty, and obviously it didn't impact them because they won the game, but still, I mean, you got to be careful on that. But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Crazy video. Real quickly, 10 seconds. Go ahead, Alex. Go ahead.
Did Kevin speed that up, or is that just like on?
It's on a loop, but that's real time. He's smacking the out of his booty.
Well, yeah, that's hard.
Yeah, my butt hurts. Absolutely.
That guy's got a bruise.
Cream, guys.
He's gonna need Asper cream. Yo, you wild, Jermaine. That's a good one. That's a good one. We'll end on that one. What about our King of the Hill? Shout out to him, man. Smacked around. Well, he really didn't smack around, but he got a win today. OG2K playing with Tennessee. OG, you were down, man. You got the lead. Got that interception late in the game. What was working for you? How were you able to pull this one out, man? And once again, continue being the King of the Hill.
I don't know. I just figured out a way to win somehow. Chandler played a really good game, so I kind of just got a late stop and then was able to stop him again on like a Hail Mary at the end.
Yep, that's what it's all about. In Madden, in college football, you got the stop there. How you feeling, man? I know you had the loss real quickly in about 10 seconds. You had the loss in ISG football the other day. You still running a shop here in ISG college football. How's your mindset being the number 14th ranked player in all of the world?
Pretty good. A lot of games are close, so it just comes down to a few plays. And if you mess up a few plays, it could be a lot different. So I just got to continue to try and make the best plays possible.
All right, shout out to OG2K. We'll see you next week, man, here on ISG College Football. And I know you can't wait. I know you're itching to get back on ISG Football to play some Madden and once again reclaim your throne. Sign up for it now. Ages 13 and up, all online. You can win cash and prizes, weekly King of the Hill format. You win, you still in 6. Join us now at theisgshow.com/CFB. Once again, theisgshow.com/CFB. Don't do it today, but do it to now. Also got the merch for you as well. Official merchandise shop. It is open. Authentic ISG merch right there. Get free shipping on orders over $75. Get the shirts now. T-shirts $29.99. The hoodies on sale starting next week. They'll be $50. theisgshow.com/shop. Once again, theisgshow.com/shop. All right, this post-game show brought to you by our good friends right here at unos.com. Uno's Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. They invented deep dish pizza back in 1943. Got their inspiration and their origins there from the Chi, Chicago. Over 100 locations in 20 states. They also serve more than pizza, folks. They got pasta, steak, seafood, burgers, and more. Craft beers, great cocktails, and also for your health nuts out there, vegetarian dishes as well. Check them out online, unos.com. We'll be there once again next Tuesday for ISG football. All right, let's go ahead and get out of here. Before we do, shout out to mollipopgrapes.com. Grapes as sweet as candy. How about my Mollipop picks here? Mollipop.com picks here. My Larry's Lots here. Vanderbilt at Texas. I'm going with Hook'em. Oklahoma at Tennessee. Good old Rocky Top. Georgia at Florida. It's going to be a little close, man. I think Georgia plays well. Florida plays well with their new coach, but Georgia gets it done. USC at Nebraska in the Big Ten. That sounds weird, but it is a Big Ten matchup. Give me the guys there in Lincoln. And Cincinnati at Utah. Give me those Utes there in Salt Lake City. That's where College Game Day is going to be. All right, let's go ahead and get out of here. Shout out to OG2K, our current King of the Hill. Alex Sims, former sportscaster WSYR TV in Syracuse, currently working the sidelines for Indoor Football League at NESN. And there's my guy. I love that smile, but we got to have you on once again. Shout out to Jermaine Ferrell, guys, sports director. That means he is running shop. I was sports director in Orlando. I didn't have a lot to say. He's got say there at WFXR TV in Roanoke, Virginia. We'll have him on very soon. I'm Larry Ridley, Sports, ISG College Football. Thanks for watching here. We're powered by Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. That'll do it here from Nautical Brewing Company. Enjoy the games, guys. Week 10, it is here. 3 ranked on ranked matchups. See you next weekend and next week. Bye-bye.